Hello everyone, and really quickly before the video begins, I just wanted to jump in here and tell you that unfortunately something has gone wrong with my Bluetooth microphones that I normally use. I unfortunately did not realize it until the very end of the video. So the audio will be fixed towards the end, but throughout it will sound horrible, and I apologize for that, but I will get it fixed for next video, I promise. And also, I'm sick, so the audio really is just horrible in this video, but I hope you enjoy it nevertheless, and I will see you back Monday.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm not sure if you can really tell, but I am very stopped up. I'm a little sick, a little under the weather. I got a tooth extracted Monday. I don't know if you can tell, but I am a little bit swollen, a little bit tender, and feeling a little bit like I have a cold or something, maybe. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I know I'm not feeling 100%. Definitely not on my A game whatsoever. But I wanted to start a new project. If you guys remember from my last video, I talked about wanting to make a Scoodie, which is a scarf with a hood. And I found this pattern by La Petite Juliette, I think. It is the balaclava Scoodie. Also, I'm sitting outside on my back porch, so if you guys hear my chickens, that's why. It's a really nice day out. Like, it's so nice out. Really nice and warm, too, even though we're supposed to have more winter, but apparently not. Also, I finished my blue and white striped sweater up. I unraveled the entire thing and reknitted the entire thing again in a better size. And I'm really liking it. It's so soft, it's so comfortable, and I'm really happy that I ended up redoing it. But I was just looking at the pattern for the Scoodie, and I'll show you the colors that I have here. These are just colors that I had in my stash. I didn't go out and buy anything new. So this is Big Twist. I started something with it already, but I will definitely be frogging it. This is the color Ivory. This is Impeccable Acrylic Loops and Threads. I'm not sure what color though, but it's a brown. This is Chocolate from Dollar Tree. It is just Premier Yarns. This, I'm not sure what it is. Some sort of green, like a sage green. And then this, I believe, is Forest from Dollar Tree as well. So we've got 2 shades of green, 2 shades of brown, and a cream color to kind of work with. My winter jacket is like a khaki green, so I think that this color palette will work really well together, even though it's not really winter anymore. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and start the pattern, but my rooster is screaming. I haven't gone in there and given him pets yet today, so he's probably like, I see you, like, why are you not over here with me? My rooster is very friendly. He loves to be pet. He loves, like, when I go in there and, like, give him attention. So every time I come outside, he screams at me because he wants me to give him some attention, but he's so funny. That's what everyone who has chickens says, that their roosters are, like, kind of standoffish or, like, a little territorial, but not mine. He's, like, a really friendly rooster. It's so funny. Okay, I'm just looking at my pattern here. Honestly, if you can look at something and recreate it by crochet, you probably don't need to buy a pattern. But like I said, just with how popular this pattern was in specific, I really wanted to try it. So that's what I'm doing today. I don't imagine this project will take too long, honestly. I don't know though. We shall see. But I definitely can tell that I am very stocked up for sure. And honestly, I think it's just my allergies, because I haven't really left my house in order to get sick, especially since I got my tooth taken out, and I started feeling kind of sick, like yesterday. So today's Wednesday, I got my tooth taken out Monday, so Tuesday's when I started feeling kind of sick. Okay, first portion of the square, done. Also, I have not blocked this sweater, so the sleeves are a little short, but honestly, it's so comfortable that I'm wearing it. Oh, also I have my little hair claw clip in. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I'm wearing my knitted one that I got from the Peach Fuzz Co. I love it. I love these hair clips. They're so stinking cute. Alright, so I finished the first portion of our little thing. Oh my gosh, also, I was doing laundry yesterday and had it in the, like, basket, you know, and I was walking through the door frame and I knocked my knuckle on the door frame, so now I have a little injury. It's, of course, from doing house chores, but it's just my luck, really. Also, one thing I will say about this pattern is it came in English and Spanish. I've never really bought a pattern that came in multiple languages before, so I thought that was pretty cool for sure. So maybe keep that in mind if maybe Spanish is like your first language or something, or you'd rather read a pattern in Spanish, maybe keep that in mind. Okay, I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand, but I think I finally understand it. I think I finally did it. I think it's just where I'm not feeling good, that maybe my brain's just not working 100%. I'm not entirely sure, but you know what? That's what I'm going to roll with. I'm on row 3 now. I mean, so far, I don't know. This is all I've got. How's it look? How's my Scoodie looking? Yeah, so I am just not feeling good, and I don't even know if you guys can tell. I feel like I have a frog in my throat, just where like I feel a little bit of drainage or whatever. But I am so tired, and also like my mouth is kind of sore, which is odd because like I've had a tooth extracted before, and the pain wasn't bad. Literally by like the next day after the procedure, I was feeling fine. But this time I'm like a little bit swollen and not feeling the greatest, and I think that has to do with me catching like a little cold or something. I don't know. I think we're finally on a good track with this pattern. It's like a little bit of a weird granny square. I've never done this kind of granny square before. So I had to really like take a second and pay attention to what the pattern was telling me to do. But anyways, so I have started a couple of projects or gotten some yarn for some projects as well. I'm trying to knit a raglan cardigan. So, like, for instance, the sweater that I'm wearing is a raglan. You can see, like, these stitches here that are from where I increased to make the sweater bigger and things. And that's kind of like what you do with the cardigan. And it's all worked in one piece, which I really, really enjoy, not having to sew multiple panels together. Especially when doing a cardigan, because most of the time you have to do like the front 2 panels, the back panel, both the sleeves, and then most of the time you have like a button band that you have to sew on, or like some patterns tell you to sew on the ribbing and things like that separately. So you have all of these panels, and it I mean, I have a cardigan that I started a while ago and it's beautiful, but I'm on Sleeve Island right now. Actually, I haven't even finished the left panel. I've done the back panel, the right panel, but I have yet to finish the left panel. And it's simply because there's going to be so much sewing involved that it's kind of deterring me from, wanting to finish it. But basically, I found out that you can do a knitted raglan cardigan. So it's like top to bottom and it's all in one piece. So there's like going to be no sewing required. And I'm so excited about it. I should have filmed when I started it, but I started it last night. So I haven't really done too much when it comes to progress. And the yarn that I'm using is so interesting. It's so fuzzy. It literally feels like dryer lint. It's the softest thing, truly. It's amazing. I saw another YouTuber using it in a different colorway, and I was like, what is that yarn? Like, I really, really want to try that. And it's been like pretty easy to work with, honestly. If I was crocheting with it though, maybe not. Maybe it would be a little bit difficult because it's a little difficult to see the stitches. But like with knitting, you don't really have to see your stitches. So, okay, here's how the granny square is looking. Is this even correct? I honestly am kind of struggling to see the vision here. Um, but I suppose we'll keep trekking. suppose we'll keep on working. Honestly, this is what really deters me from doing granny square projects, is all of the tails. I hate weaving in my ends. I'm so upset because it's looking like it's going to stay warm out, so I'm not really gonna be able to wear this Scoodie too often, or even this chunky blue sweater that I just knitted. So, but I am excited for the warm weather. I don't know about you guys, but I love the warm weather. I love fall too, don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of winter, but I do love the warmer months for sure, and I'm so ready for them. Like today, there's a nice breeze and the sun is out, and it just is so nice. Like last year, I used to crochet like in the park, like on a picnic blanket out in the sun, and it was so, so nice. Um, and then, once it got colder, like you go to a coffee shop or something, which is fine, but I like being outside for those kinds of things. So I'm definitely going to do that a lot this year too. And I'm so excited to see that it is warming up. So might not be able to wear my Scoodie, but I will be able to have a little picnic outside then. Okay, here is the end of row 4. I am liking the look of this though. I like the ivory kind of like border. It's pretty cool. Definitely a lot of ends that I'm going to have to weave in for sure though.
So just speeding up this process of the project, I do want to say that this pattern was super easy, very thorough, so I would say it's beginner friendly. However, I will give you more of my thoughts on the pattern towards the end of the video. But I also just wanted to say that I really did enjoy making this project, so just keep that in mind if you are kind of eyeing it as well.
Okay, I finished the first panel. Here's how it's looking. I really, really love the color combo. I think it looks so good. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. So glad it turned out that good. um, so I finished the first panel. There's so many ends to weave in. Oh my gosh. But I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the other side, and I'll show you that progress. Okay, I have officially finished both of my granny squares. Look at all these ends. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'm loving the color combo though. It's going to be so cute. But this is the hood portion. um, so I just have to weave in the ends, seam them together, and do the scarf portion. But the sun is going down, so I'm going to move inside. And honestly, I might call it a night on this project and work on my other project, my knitting project. Okay, hello. It is the next day, and I still sound congested and stopped up. I just got out of the shower hoping that it would relieve a little bit of pressure that I'm feeling, and not really, so excuse the wet hair, excuse the stuffy voice, but I wanted to start working on my Scoodie again, and I don't know if I showed, but I finished the second panel, and I came inside yesterday because the sun was going down and it was getting dark out. And now, today, my goal is to do the scarf portion of this Scoodie, and of course, weave in the ends and seam everything up. So I would like to finish it today. So I guess let's go ahead and hop into that.
But no, he didn't. Not that he felt remorseful, because we all know the dynamic between Cyrax and Marty is sort of like Batman and Joker, you know what I mean? Like, even if the Joker wins, he still loses, because the whole reason he does it is because he likes being chased around by Batman. That's how Cyrax is. He loves being chased around by Marty. The second he finally gets Marty off his back, he's over here calling him out because he wants him to chase him and talk about him and join his panels.
Okay, I'm working on the scarf portion of my Scoodie. This is how long I made my foundation chain. It said to make it a certain length, but honestly, I didn't bring my measuring tape in here with me, so I just made it a length I think would be good. Um, and I'm working on the foundation of the scarf right now, but I'm kind of nervous because I've only done this much, and I still need to do all of this for the beginning, and this is all the yarn I have left of this color, which is unfortunate. It's my favorite green. But I don't know if I'll be able to finish the foundation double crochets or what, so I'm literally playing yarn chicken right now. Okay, I was able to do the whole scarf, and this is how much yarn I have left. So definitely not enough for another strip of color, but you know what, I think that we will be fine. So now I'm just going to go on to row 2. The scarf looks like it's 2, 4, 7 rows of color, not including the white bit in between. But I think I'm probably only gonna make by like 5 rows, maybe. I don't want it to be a super thick scarf, so we'll see. So I'm working on the portion of, or I'm working on the scarf, the scarf portion of the Scoodie. I don't know why I forgot what that word is. And it's going pretty well, honestly. I would like a scarf like this without like a hood portion of the Scoodie. I think like this is really, really cute. I've seen like granny stitch scarves before, so I figured I would like it. But I am realizing that I definitely don't have enough of this like more olivey green. And I need something to kind of like outline the scarf and the hood part, like when I seam up the hood. In the pattern, like it shows that the author did it in an ivory, but I don't want that. I don't want the ivory to kind of like stick out, you know? So I think I'll probably find another green. Um, I don't know if I'll have enough of this green to outline the whole thing, but if not, I have another green somewhere in my stash, but yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sure I sound so unbelievably sick and just so stuffed up in this video. But it is warming up here in East Tennessee, so like ragweed, I know I have like a really bad reaction to, and just like things blooming or sprouting in general, I have really bad allergies to pollen. And I've just been like so tired and so congested, and just like there's a lot of pressure in my face. I don't know if I'm getting like a sinus infection or something, but and then also with getting my tooth extracted, I feel like I'm so swollen over here. The pain actually is not super bad today from my tooth extraction, so that's good because yesterday it was kind of an issue. I didn't really feel like talking just because I didn't want my teeth to touch or anything like that. Um, but other than that, I'm feeling feeling good today. Other than being a little sick in my mouth. My mouth is definitely feeling better for sure. But you know, I also would think would love to make this Scoodie in like a Christmassy kind of color. I think that would be really cute for Christmas time because the way that the Scoodie is going to be like kind of pointy in the back, it kind of makes me think of like an elf or something. And so then I think of like a Christmas elf or maybe even like a woodland elf. I don't know. Which like my color combo is kind of like woodland elf-esque. I don't know. My little yarn minder is on the desk behind me. I don't know why I haven't been using it, but my yarn ball is, or my little yarn skein is just kind of flopping everywhere. Okay, I have finished the scarf. I only did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 rows for my scarf, so not super thick, but thick enough. So now I have to do what every crocheter dreads, and that is weave in all of these ends. I think once I weave in all of the ends for this project, I'm going to do kind of like a border color of single crochets with this kind of sage green. I don't have enough of any color, I mean aside from the ivory, any of these colors to do a border. So this is just another green yarn that I had in my stash. If you guys can't tell, I really like green. But I also really like pink and yellow, but I guess green is also a really good color that I like. But it's pretty close to the lighter green, so hopefully you won't even be able to tell, but before I can do that, I've got to weave in the ends, so let's do that.
I don't know about you guys, but I personally can't stand weaving in my ends. I try to do the weave in as you go method, which is basically just crocheting over your tails. But when you are doing a project that relies on the granny stitch, like this one, it makes it a little harder to weave in your tails and make them unnoticeable. So I decided to do it by hand here towards the end of my project. And although it did take a long time, it ended up looking really good. So I just decided to bite the bullet and do it.
Okay, I just finished weaving in all of my ends, and it's looking so good. I really like this scarf. Just the colors in general, I really enjoy. I think they're so pretty together. But now it is time to assemble, and I think really quick before I do that, I'm just gonna do single crochets all the way around the entire project, like all of the pieces. I might even seam these up together with single crochets while I'm doing that, just to save me some time, perhaps. But I just think that a single crochet border with the green will like tie everything in together and kind of like hide this much white, because I don't like how much white there is on the edge. I really want it to be more green and brown than ivory, and with my final color ending up being the ivory, it's kind of looking like that. So I'm just going to do some single crochets in this green color, and we will assemble the Scoodie. Okay, I just finished the single crochets on the first square, and I have to say I'm glad that I did this. I think it looks so much better. So here they are side by side with the ivory color that I haven't single crocheted over yet, and then with the ivory that I did single crochet over with the green. I think it looks so much better. Definitely is more cohesive, I feel. So I'm just going to do my single crochets in the green on this other square, and then I'm also going to do it on the scarf portion. Okay, I have finally finished the Scoodie. I just seamed it all together with slip stitches. You were supposed to sew it, but I personally don't like sewing my projects. I just always join with a slip stitch, but it's done. Oh my gosh, this project didn't take forever, but it definitely was a struggle. And also, I don't think I like it. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Maybe it's just because I've been looking at this all day, um, and for a while yesterday. Maybe that's why. But I'm going to put it away for today, and I'll do like an actual try on tomorrow, like put on an outfit and stuff and see how I like it. But my thoughts on the pattern so far, you definitely don't need to buy it. Um, it was really easy to follow, very thorough. I like that it included pictures. But you could definitely make this without the pattern, just for sure. Um, but yeah, I think I also need to steam it because it's very, like, curled up and things. But, I mean, I like the colors. I think they turned out super cute. So, I guess I will see you guys tomorrow and we'll do a little dressed up try on. I don't know if you guys do that. I like to do my makeup and like get an outfit together and then put on whatever I've made, so I really get like the full effect of like, do I like it, do I not? So we're gonna do that.
Well, I finished the Scoodie. How do we feel about it? I kind of have mixed opinion on it. Kind of mixed feelings. Here's the 360 of it. I knew it was going to be pointy in the back because, we seamed together two squares. It's kind of giving like woodland elf vibes, I feel.
I definitely feel like a little elf or something. It's cute. I like the pattern. I like the colors. The colors are gorgeous. Um, a couple of things that I would change. It feels a little bit big on my head. I feel like maybe I would take out a row or two, perhaps. Also, the scarf I should have made just a touch longer. I mean, literally just a touch. I haven't steam blocked the project yet, so maybe it will kind of relax out a bit. Um, but also, I just feel like I'm maybe not the head shape or features for this project. I'm not entirely sure. So, my thoughts on the Scoodie, okay? I think it's gorgeous. I love the pattern. I think the final product turned out beautifully. The colors are gorgeous, but that was me. I picked them. But also, like, thoughts on the pattern, you don't need to buy the pattern. I think you can just, honestly, I think if you've been crocheting a while, you can just look at this and know what stitches I used and what techniques and things. Um, I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a very beginner friendly pattern for the most part. There are pictures, so it really helped. Um, but also, I just personally don't know if I'll get enough wear out of this Scoodie, which is so unfortunate because it's so gorgeous and I've seen it look so gorgeous on other people. I just don't think that it will look that way on me. I mean, I just tried it on and I'm not really convinced. But it is gorgeous nonetheless. I'm very happy with the result. All of the yarn that I used was really, really good, and it was mostly Dollar Tree yarn or Hobby Lobby yarn. So, or Big Twist. It was also from Joanne. So I used a big ol' selection of yarn in this thing, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be kind of like a stash busting project, which it most definitely was. I definitely used up a lot of yarn. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the. I mean, this thing was so viral, I feel like, in the crochet community for a while. So, the Granny Scoodie. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry, I've been sick. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I can definitely hear it in my voice. I think this is the second time since making YouTube videos that I've been sick. One of the last times was, I think, like December or something. So, and it's now February, so I think I've been pretty good without not getting sick, but I hope everyone is staying happy and healthy, and I know I haven't been healthy. Sorry if this video was kind of hard to listen to. I know my voice is probably a little bit annoying, but I hope to be better by Monday's video. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you've had a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you back here on Monday. Okay, bye!